I had a funny thing. I was going to take the subway last night, and decided there was a cab, so I decided to take a cab. And then I realized I didn't have any cash. So I run into a deli, to an ATM, and there's like 4 drunk girls there, just hanging around the ATM, and I knew...
Hanging around the ATM?
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. It was just, they were drunk, and you could tell they were drunk just from, like, as soon as I entered, like, the store, I just saw, like, you heard their conversations, and the conversation, of course, was, like, every drunk girl's conversation, which was, like, I'm so drunk. And then the other one was like, I know, I'm so drunk, too.
And so they see you.
Right, and clearly they were having trouble operating the ATM. So anyway, I do what I always do when I'm... Exactly.
Says swiping, I'm swiping. Magic box of money.
So I do what I do when always I know I approach a group of people. I take out my BlackBerry and pretend to talk on the phone.
Good for you.
Right,
That's a good
because I don't want to actually have to talk to them.
Yes.
And so there I am, you know, pretending to talk on the phone, and I go over and I'm waiting for a drunk girl to finish, and finally she says like this now. So I say thank you, and I do the thing. And as I'm doing it, they're gradually realizing they sort of vaguely recognize me from somewhere. And one of them says, "Have you ever been on a nature program?" And then I was just like, no, talking on the phone, you know. And then the other one was like, "Are you John McEnroe?" and at that, I was insulted at that. That I got off the phone. I was like, I gotta call you back. What? John McEnroe? John McEnroe is like 50. I used to watch John McEnroe when I was a kid. When I was a kid.
It's so brilliant. It's so.
So finally, I get my money and I say bye, drunk girls, and I walk off. And I go to hail a cab, and drunk girls come out, and they're trying to hail a cab too. And you know when you're in New York, there's like a zone of cab protection. Like you have like a half block. Like if you're on the corner, you can't go within a half block of someone else.
That's right. You're not allowed to then scoot across the street in front of that person.
Right, yeah, that doesn't work either, yeah. Or you can't go behind a double-parked car and do it.
Correct.
You need to move at least a full block away from someone else hailing a cab. That's just basic New York etiquette if any of you are visiting New York for the first time.
Right.
Because you will be shot if you do infringe on that zone of protection.
Or we will talk about you right here on this program.
That's right. Oh, I'm about to reveal the names of the drunk girls. No. But, so they come within my zone to hail the cab.
Oh,
and a cab comes, and I, like any gentleman, run, grab the cab, and get in it. And they're, like, teetering on high heels, and they come over, and they're like, I can't, John McEnroe just stole my cab.